an anime character named Kira. Huh, let's see how long before he turns crazy. It lasted one episode. Hello, I'm your friend the Follow Map. Stop. Whatever it is you're doing right now, stop. And look at this. Blue Lock. Now I know what you're thinking. Map, that's just another sports anime that follows a story of an underrated team, led by a talented rookie who doesn't seem to fit the sport, a senpai who retires so they have to make it to the nationals this year by defeating stronger teams with the power of friendship. Well, Blue Lock is nothing like your typical sports anime because Blue Lock is on another level. And should you be watching it? Then, let's define it. Blue Lock, a series that transcended the definition of sports anime, and when I say that Blue Lock is on another level, I'm serious. Like how serious this letter from Sega telling me to stop asking them for a solo Majima game. Blue Lock follows the story of Isagi, an average high schooler who dreams of being the best striker in the world. Unfortunately, his team sucks and they lost the qualifying match because he thought the power of friendship seen in sports anime works. Then he received an invitation regarding a tryout to join the under-20 team of Japan by participating in a bizarre project called Blue Lock. And this is where things get interesting. The Blue Lock project, invented and managed by Igo Jinpachi, is a gathering of young football players who will compete in a series of special football challenges in a high-tech colosseum. Only one person will win and be declared as the best striker to win the World Cup, while the losers will never be allowed to join the national team of Japan. So it's like Squid Game but with football and replacing dead bodies with dead dreams. Kinda like mine. So Ego Jinpachi here believes in the philosophy of ego. Man is so egotistical, he bases his whole ideology on his own name. So egoism is the act of putting one's own interests before another's. In other words, a politician. Meaning, you have to be the type of player who wants to be the greatest by having the best performance in the game. Right from the get-go, Blue Lock hooks us by questioning our own beliefs. Can a team sport be won by having egotistical players who only care about their own individual performance? This philosophy of ego is where the whole story of Blue Lock revolves. And when it comes to team sports, be it football, basketball, or volleyball, there had been long-standing debates on what matters most. Is it star players who perform these uber-athletic feats? Or is it a fundamentally sound team that focuses on helping each other? Blue Lock chose this egotistical philosophy to avoid the sports anime cliche of teamwork wins. Get out of here, you grass eater! Did it succeed in doing that? Yes, because instead of seeing characters winning by the power of friendship, we can instead see their individual growth as a character. That is one of the reasons why Blue Lock is on another level. We are given a new team that the story uses to develop its characters. In the first episode, we can see how the story uses its team to compel its characters into action. Isagi's desire to be the best striker fed his ego by aiming to eliminate the best player in his cell, and by doing that, he developed a killer instinct. Isagi lost his tendency to hesitate in shooting an open goal, which was the reason why their team lost earlier in the qualifying match. Because he passed it to this dude who looks like the grandson of all background characters. The whole story is about this, pursuing your own version of greatness to win, which is another reason why Blue Lock is on another level because this anime never gets boring since every match is something new. The characters develop new skills as they play unorthodox football matches. One of the matches involves Team Z, Isagi's Blue Lock team, going mental, and it felt like watching wrestling's Royal Rumble instead of football. Teammates and enemies are fighting for the ball. It's chaotic and entertaining. Ego as a foundation of this anime is greatly used. While it fools the audience into an expectation that the players will be ball hugging, it's actually about connecting your style of play with the other members of your team. The egoism of Blue Lock is not about selfish plays, but about creating plays that can put them in the spotlight. So if you thought that this anime is only about football, it's actually not. This is a survival sports anime where the characters have a ranking system that changes every round, which makes for an interesting power scaling while also staying grounded to reality. In short, Blue Lock is an anime about hot dudes kicking balls to show dominance. Through ego, characters learn more about themselves, having a fortified attitude that allows them to endure hardships to reach their dreams. So we keep seeing these characters evolve as the story goes on, increasing the stakes, while also doubling the intensity of their football plays. Every character here wants to win the Blue Lock project and be the best striker in the world. So what do we get in return? These over-the-top anime sequences, which is another reason why Blue Lock is on another level. Reading the manga of Blue Lock gave me adrenaline, which I didn't know I could get by looking at static images. Manga panel is the new gateway to drugs. So how did the animation fare to this? Well, I would say fare freaking fantastic. The anime was able to capture what the manga was trying to tell in its illustrations. You can see and feel the emotions that the characters are trying to convey, and yes, this anime is over the top. But I love it because it managed to use that cheesiness to stay on its theme of ego. Someone didn't take their medicines. If typical sports anime offers a story about coming of age, Blue Lock is more akin to coming of age. But let's go over some of the criticisms that people had with Blue Lock, because of course this anime is far from perfect. One of which is the lack of originality in its character design, and yes, I cannot deny this fact. We have here hairier Ichigo Kurosaki, Ursa Scarlet minus the Booba, David Martinez, and that's Mandark. But that doesn't take away how hot these characters are because they were inspired by hot characters like Sheldon Cooper. This brings us to another criticism. Blue Lock is gay. Yes, and I love it. So yeah, Blue Lock is on another level and I highly recommend it. But how about you guys? Will you be watching this amazing anime or are you already a fan? Type it down in the comments and tell me who is your favorite character so far. If you think Blue Lock is an amazing anime, then like this video, but if you're into cute isekai anime, then check my video about reincarnated as a sword. If you want more anime content, then join Otaku Define and hit the subscribe button with the same amount of force as Ichigo does when scoring a Bankai. I know sports. Laters!